welcome back to my channel. If you're new, babe, hit the subscribe button because you're gonna want to stay. If you're returning, hey besties, it's so good to see you again. You already know what time it is. We are back with another meal prep video. I don't know about y'all, but my life has been on the go. So I have literally been trying to find quick and easy recipes that will have me in and out of the kitchen in no time, all while simultaneously reaching my health and fitness goals, okay? Lately, I have been really trying to track my protein. I'm not tracking other things, but protein has been the #1 thing that I need, that I've been really prioritizing and focusing on, especially now that I'm back in the gym. And the recipes I'm gonna be sharing with you today have definitely helped me reach my daily protein intake goal. Your girl is down 68 pounds in total, okay? And not saying that just if you eat the recipes that I'm giving you that you're gonna lose that weight. It's all about how consistent you are and what you're doing aside from your nutrition. However, I will say that preparing my own meals, tracking what's actually going into those meals has helped me shed the weight and keep it off. I have 3 quick, easy, and flavorful recipes because healthy eating never gave boring, okay? It never gave that. So definitely go ahead and check them out and get what you need from this video. All of my recipes will be linked down below in the description box in a Canva PDF. Just click the link, download it, screenshot it. The recipes, they're yours. So now that that's all out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this meal prep. First up for this meal prep, I am getting into these chocolate peanut butter oat cups, which are a perfect snack on the go. They satisfy any sweet craving that I have. This is a 3-layered snack, and I'm starting with the base, which is the oat layer, which consists of 4 simple ingredients of honey, oats, peanut butter, and salt. Halfway through me making the recipe, I decided that I wanted to double the recipe, so that's why I went back in with all of the ingredients. But I'm going to go ahead and mix it up really, really well until it's kind of like a doughy consistency. Then I'm going to line a cupcake tin with some cupcake liners and evenly distribute the oat mixture between the 12 cups, making sure that I am packing the mixture in tightly. The second layer is a peanut butter layer, which has peanut butter and a little bit of honey. My peanut butter was chunky, not because I bought it that way, but I don't know. You know when the oil separates from the peanut butter? I don't know. So I had to do a little work before I could mix this whole thing together. But when you add the honey, it gives a thick dough-like consistency, which is what you want. So you're gonna go ahead. I used a piping bag, well, a makeshift piping bag. I used a gallon-sized storage bag, clipped the edge of the bag, and used it as a piping bag. And I piped in the peanut butter into each cup and then used the back of a spoon to spread it out evenly. Now, before adding the 3rd layer, I'm gonna pop these into the freezer for about 20 minutes for that peanut butter layer to set before adding on the chocolate. Now onto the 3rd and final layer. I just melted my favorite chocolate. I used the Lindt 75% cocoa, which is a dark chocolate, and a few milk chocolate chips from Nestle. I melted that together in the microwave in increments of 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add a generous portion of chocolate to each of the peanut butter cups. Y'all know if this chocolate is for me, so I'm making sure that I have a thick layer of chocolate because I love her. Once all of the peanut butter cups have been coated in chocolate, go ahead and pop it into the refrigerator for about 20 minutes or into the freezer for about 10 minutes to let that chocolate set, and you have the perfect on-the-go snack. Next up, I am making this cava inspired Mediterranean bowl, and my protein of choice are these Greek turkey meatballs, which are so quick and easy to make. All you're going to need is half of a finely red diced onion. I'm chopping the dill right now, but that is not going inside of the Greek turkey meatballs. I'm just getting all of my produce prep out of the way, but you will need this fresh dill. So go ahead and just get that right on out the way. I'm using a lean ground turkey, and I'm gonna break it up in a bowl, add a little bit of that red onion, followed by some minced garlic. You could add as much of this as you want to. I just feel like it makes everything taste better. And then I'm going in with my seasonings of choice, and then to bind everything together, instead of using an egg, I decided to use a little bit of panko breadcrumbs, and it worked out perfect. And then also a drizzle of olive oil. Go ahead and give that a good mix, and then go ahead and form your turkey meatballs. I use about like a tablespoon and a half for the size of each meatball, and they were a decent size, but if you prefer them to be a little bit larger or smaller, just make your adjustments. I decided to pan fry my meatballs. I'm using a little bit of olive oil. Use as much or as little as your heart desires. I just wanted to make sure that I had enough oil in the pan to give them some nice color. This basically took about 10-ish minutes. I kept them on a medium heat. I ended up turning them down because I felt like they got a little brown too quickly, but just shaking the pan will really ensure that you get that nice golden brown color on the outside and then also a juicy and fully cooked interior. Okay. I'm going to try my hand at a tzatziki sauce. This is a big step for me because I am not a creamy sauce girl at all. So for me, this was an experiment, but an experiment that I was really glad that I tried because it worked out perfect. I went ahead and shredded and drained some cucumbers, added in some heyyyyy Greek yogurt. I used about 1/3 of a cup. I'm adding in the dill, my spices, and of course some lemon juice and giving that a really good mix. And that's basically the sauce. It took me maximum 5 minutes to do everything, including shredding the cucumbers. Once the sauce is all mixed together, pop a lid on it and refrigerate until you're ready to serve. To serve on the side of my meatballs, I'm making a quick and easy cucumber and tomato salad. I'm adding a little bit of red onion, some Kalamata olives, spices of choice, of course some garlic, and then a ton of red wine vinegar. And I feel like you can just never have too much. I drizzled a little bit of olive oil. You don't need it, but I just wanted it to have more of a vinaigrette vibe instead of just straight vinegar. But yeah, mix that up, set it aside until you're ready to assemble. Now, you know my absolute favorite part of meal preps, of any meal prep, is me assembling. So I used some white rice as my base, piled up 3 of those turkey meatballs, added the cucumber salad with a little bit of feta, and then of course with a nice dollop of the yogurt dip, and OMG, cava who? To wrap up this meal prep, we are getting into a protein pasta with shrimp and a high protein sauce. I'm using this protein pasta. I featured it in my last vlog and I really like it. I feel like the texture of it's really good and the taste of it's really good. So definitely check out the Brahmi brand if you've never tried it out. For the sauce, I'm using my favorite marinara sauce. This is the Rao's brand. I feel like their sauces are super good quality and they taste really great. Now, I just want to preface this by saying though, okay, what makes this more proteiny is this cottage cheese. Cottage cheese really gives me the ick. I truly, you know, if you like it on its own, that is your business, but it gives me the heebie-jeebies. Like I just rewatching this is like, whew, the texture does something to me. I don't know, and it's nothing great, but it works, okay? Trust the process. It works. Season up your marinara sauce and cottage cheese mixture, add everything into the blender and then blend. And I mean, you're gonna blend, at least for me, I blended this for like 7 minutes because I did not want to see any chunks of cottage cheese in this sauce, okay? Like that just really would have sent me. So I blended this for like almost 10 minutes, it feels like, okay? I wanted to make sure that everything was completely smooth. Moving on to my protein of choice, I'm using some shrimp and I'm just going to season them lightly with very basic seasonings, some salt, pepper, garlic, chili powder, and paprika. Give that a good mix. And then y'all know how to sear shrimp. Put it on a stove on medium heat and a little bit of olive oil and sear for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side depending on the size of your shrimp. Mine were on the smaller side, so this really did not take long at all. But definitely feel free to play around with your seasonings and also the size of your shrimp. These were just the only shrimp that I can get my hands on, but I definitely prefer a larger shrimp. Once Once my shrimp has been cooked, I removed it from the heat, keeping the pan on the stove with all of the juices that the shrimp gave off. And I'm gonna go ahead, add a little bit of garlic and a couple handfuls of fresh spinach. You would think that that was a lot, it was not. Add as much or as little as you want, and then you're gonna saute that down before adding in your pasta sauce. I like to thoroughly heat through this pasta sauce just to make sure everything is like just good to go. So I simmered this for about 2 to 3 minutes. It definitely made a mess on my stove because I didn't turn the heat down as much as I needed to, but just turn it down to low, let it do its thing for a couple of minutes, and it'll turn out great. Then I pre-mixed my pasta with a portion of the sauce, topped it off with the shrimp, and then sprinkled with a little bit of shaved Parmesan cheese, and you have the perfect quick and easy, creamy, high protein pasta. Alright, you guys, so that is going to conclude this week's meal prep video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you made it this far, let me know what your favorite recipe down below in the comment section is. Mine, hands down, those chocolate peanut butter oat cups. Oh my gosh, literally so good. I'm about to go grab one. If there are recipes that you want to see featured on my channel, let me know in the comment section. If there is a specific theme that you want me to target for a meal prep, whether it's breakfast foods, lunches, dinners, snacks, vegetarian, Daniel fast, comfort foods, if there are certain things that you want to see on this channel, definitely let me know down below because you know I'm always looking for inspiration. Okay, help your girl help you. Okay, help me help you. And with that, I'm gonna leave you guys off here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Also be sure to turn on your post notifications, that way you can be notified every time I drop a new video. And until next time, babes, I'll see you in my next.